is an emergency. I begging urgently. This is a serious case.
All right, I'm going to put some Florida water on my hands and we will begin. Let me shuffle these cards a little bit. So, you got to read them by me before, so you know.
No, I never did it.
Why you? I forget. I'm doing these things and I'm doing these readings 7 days in advance.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's how my spirit working, man. I'm literally living in the future right now when it comes to these spiritual readings. That's crazy.
There's a lot going on. I hit you up once before a couple of months ago. Well, maybe last year, because that's when you kind of like started on YouTube or somewhat like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I decided I need to go ahead and do it.
Oh, you was afraid about a year ago, or you what?
Yeah.
Wow.
I just been cleaning or whatever, doing, regular things, and that's basically it. But there's been a lot, going on in my life, so I need to figure some things out.
Okay, then I'm here. So let me tell you how the 5-card spread go. I lay down in my main deck. I lay down a card in each one of the houses that you selected that you want to know about. I tell you what that card say. I then ask you, would you like to ask that card a question, that spirit a question, whatever shows up, would you like to ask that particular, go to ask the question. You can say yes or you can say no. If you ever select the 7th house or the 12th house, you must ask for a clarifier. These are just the way I read. That's the rule. Other than that, we're good. I don't need to know your birthday or your zodiac sign. I'm a direct energy reader, so that's not important to me. And just be open with the spirit, and let's roll.
Yeah, I'm ready to roll. That's the best way. Energy is what I do.
All right, so let me get your first name so I can pray. Do I have permission to cut your cards?
Yes.
First card. Second card. Third card. Fourth card. Ooh, fourth card. Sixth card. Oh boy. Oh boy. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna dive into this. I'm not happy with what I'm seeing. Maybe Spirit will tell me something different. All right, we're gonna start with your first card. Your first card is ruled by Aries and it's governed by Mars. Your first house is ruled by Aries and it's governed by Mars. Your first house represents your ego, your self-esteem. And you already draining my energy. Your ego, your self-esteem, how you see yourself, how you treat yourself, what you think of yourself. This is all about you. And in this house right here, you have the 3 of air in the upside down position. Having the 3 of air in the upside down position, this means that you had a long ass talk to yourself and you realized who was betraying you and you decided not to get betrayed again. You decided not to be in a fuck boy, fuck girl situation, believe it or not.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like,
you on point.
Yeah, it's like you really said, done. Nigga, I'm done. Chick, I'm done. Everybody, I'm done. This is all about me. Because you had so much doubt, you were chasing your shadow. These people were making you feel like you was half-assed good enough. I mean, even when it came down to, to the carnal areas of it, it was like, damn, am I good enough? Am I satisfying? When it came down to even something that's similar or something as simple as them sending you on an errand. They second guessed you, they questioned you to the point where it just annoyed the fuck out you. Like, dude, it's just going to drop off a package at the post office. I ain't got to sign for shit, and you telling me you got to shadow me for this? But you came around and you said, no more, I'm done, out. So you're no longer chasing your own ass. or you're chasing shadows trying to get people to value you. And Spirit say that was your main concern for the past, not 1 year, not 2 years. They say for the past 5 fucking years you've been in this turmoil trying to get everybody in your life to value you. Even the next door fucking neighbor. Why would you want this lady to value you when she has no substance in your life? Wow. That's what Spirit's saying. So you learned that you don't need validation. So this is a good thing. Would you like to ask this card a question?
Yeah, but I'm trying to say, okay, well, how can I ask the question? I don't know.
Spirit.
Okay.
Did I make the right decision to love me, to trust me? I mean, you can make any.
Yeah. Okay. Have I made the right choice, decision in my life right now to love me first?
Spirit, will she get a great gain from loving herself first? Was it a great decision? You tell. Spirit say stay focused. They say they saying there's much more to come. The more you galvanize yourself and your belief and your system and how well you are put together, and Spirit saying you are put together very well. So all that mentally breaking shit you talk about, I'm about to lose my mind. Spirit say that's it. Spirit say that's falling on deaf ears, and Spirit say he don't ever want to hear you say that again, because it's quite virtually impossible for you to lose your mind because you're too well built. Mentally and physically, by the way. There's no sicknesses or nothing. There's no weaknesses, nothing. Hell, I'm surprised you're not like a gym teacher or something by now. Like a real athletic gym buff, solid, not thin person, just solid, thick chick. You're healthy.
Wow.
You're healthy. They say that you're well put together physically and mentally. It's just that other people made you feel this way. And by you stop second guessing yourself, They show me you can step on stones. You can crush boulders if you want to. Some about you got big legs or strong muscles in your legs. Your legs is very like, you put your foot down, basically. That's what he's saying. So you're good. So stay focused. You made the right choice.
Okay.
So now we're finna go. So now we're finna go over here to your second house. Your second house is ruled by Taurus and is governed by Venus. Your second house represents your current economic situation. Current money gains, what you got in your purse right now, pocket right now, bank account right now. It represents anything that you can physically get your hands on financially right now. And in this house right here, you have a message from the water in the upright position. Having a message from the water in the upright position is just simply stating, sweetie, you have an emotional decision to make. Are you gonna stay with this money making scheme that you got, or are you gonna go to a different one? That's your issue. They're not showing any loss on either end, but they just asking you, why haven't you made up your mind to do one or the other? The job you got is cool. The business you want to start will be cool too. Well, you need to make a choice. You're going to work for yourself or you're going to work for somebody else?
This is what I've been fighting with.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Would you like to ask this card a question?
Okay. Yes, I would. Okay, I'm going to say something here. I can pick up on certain people's vibes, or the spirit will come and show me things of a person and what is what with them.
Mm-hmm.
And I could say things to them and it kind of comes to fruition automatically. And I've been this person, a seer for a long time. And at one point in time, it's like I wanted to go into that, and I don't know how to do it, because at times when I would tell people things and it happens, and then I start to see people like fade away from me.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell people, like my family, it's things that I see with them, and I tell them, okay, no, not that fast from here, and then they all kind of like start staying away from me.
So
I don't know if I'm in that direction of that, or what I need to do, or what. I'm like hesitant.
Spirits say these people have drug addictions, alcoholism, basically. He just keeps showing me people getting drunk and just saying dumb shit out their mouths. Like literally, it's a group of them that sit around, get drunk, and to the point where they pass out laying down, like loopy. So the people you're around, these people are drunk on power. They're drunk on prosperity. They're drunk on just controlling shit, to which neither one has a foothold, a pot to piss in, no window to throw it out of. But they're drunk on this illusion that they got it. This is what's tearing you down, because I'm going to tell you something right now. You have a strong affinity to take care of them. Spirit say, make a fucking decision. You're either going to take care of them and ruin all your money because they need help and they need to find their own way, or you're going to sit up there and be mediocre, mundane, and just live life.
Okay.
You got a decision to make. Me personally, outside of spirit, let that shit go. Let them go. Let your family go. Let your friends go. If they're not serving your purpose in 2020, let them go. You can always circle back around and get them back. But while you doing your thing, man, let that shit go. It's all about you. Get your shit together. If you got a great business idea, which spirit say you do, you need to do it. Keep in mind, you're built pretty.
I was just talking to a friend about this right before with me and you. But I told her I'm done with people. If you don't serve a purpose to me, I don't need to be serving purpose to you, because this is all I've been doing. Serving others.
That's
right. Not serving myself.
That's right. That's good. See, spirit working on you. You just need confirmation. Would you like to ask this card a question?
Nah. I get it.
All right. So now we're going to go over here to your third house. Your third house is ruled by Gemini and is governed by Mercury. Your third house represents communication. With Gemini in this house, it could represent communication, either good or bad. But it just words that has to get out. And but spirit just say in this house of communication, it's communication that you need to hear in order for you to make the next decision, to move to the next level, to change. And in this house right here, you have Oba. Oh, wow. I figured that. I was trying to get away from it. In this house, you have Abba right now. And she's basically, she's saying it's the relationship portion that's really bothering you out of everything, because you cannot trust the person you're laying down with. That's sad.
Yeah, I was done with that person.
She says you don't want to hear it because she got her shield up to her ear. She has a machete up in the air like this, getting ready to hack the strings. And she's hiding her face. That means you're concealing that you dropping the bomb on this person. Also, she says she's rising above murky water. She's stepping on stone. She's balancing on solid ground. Remember I told you your spirit was saying that your feet can step on stone and crush stone?
Yeah.
This is what you're doing. You're rising above this toxic ass emotional connection you have, and you're finna let this go. Communication is showing you everything that you've seen this particular individual do, say, and act. This was all the communication to get you, to galvanize you, to move the fuck out of the way. This is why you start believing in yourself in the first house anyway, because they betrayed you. And they just didn't betray you with just going out, stepping out on you. They betrayed you with your mindset. They betrayed you with your with making you feel like you were less than nothing. You came into this world with a fucking crown on side of you and a punching, with a crown and a boxing glove, able to knock shit out. But over the years, they have torn you down. The world had torn you down. You will let people beat you up. You have a stick of dynamite in your pocket that you haven't even lit yet.
Wow.
Light the fucking
How can I light that fire?
Well, she want to know, how can she light that fire? How can she set off this powder keg? How can she pop the fuck off? Say you need to get your priorities straight. When you get your priorities straight, bitches light it for you. They're going to reveal their hand and they're going to sit up there and strike the match and light that thing. Once your priority gets straight, they're going to come at you the wrong way. And you're going to be like, pop off, pop. And they're going to be like, where the fuck she was all this time? Where did she come around? Hey sis, hey cuz, you want me to clean your car out? I do it. You know, you my favorite cook. Bitch, just last week you were treating me like shit. Just last week, y'all was sitting up there having a talk party about me. Y'all, I can see what they did. 7 days ago, you wasn't invited to the home gathering, sweetie. Less than 7 days.
Yeah,
Everybody met up at one damn house and you wasn't invited. I don't know if food was there, but they didn't call you.
You right.
I know. That was a talk party about you. They was saying, what's going on? Why her man leaving her? She's so good. Why she ain't got no sense? She can't focus. Man, that bitch crazy. I don't know. The alcoholic, that's why I'm saying liquor. It was a talk party. They were drinking too.
Mm-hmm.
Put it like this. It wasn't a Christian amongst them. And that's saying something. But yeah, they gonna light the fuse for you. Once you realize this communication come and you get your priorities in order, people gonna light the fuse because they're gonna realize they can't mistreat you. So next thing they're gonna do, they're gonna attack you. And when they attack you, they don't understand that spirit has given you a punching glove and a stick of dynamite for you to wail on their ass in the most beautiful of senses. So just be ready. Communication coming, but this dude that you with, time to get rid of him. He ain't worth your energy anymore.
That must be mental because I've already moved on past him.
Okay, keep in mind this is your communication. Keep in mind this is in your communication zone. So this means spirit is telling you to get rid of this. Okay. This is conversation coming to you. Get rid of it.
Okay. Gotcha.
All right. So now we're gonna go up into your 4th house. Your 4th house is ruled by Cancer and is governed by the moon. Your 4th house represents your actual house and home. If you're in the politics, your city and state, it represents where you lay your head. And I like to add, to make it very clear to you, it represents the 3 closest people you will allow to live in your home via friends and family. And in this house right here, you have the devil in the upright position. This says that you are dependent on somebody right now. You have put yourself in a state of dependency. Whether you feel you don't make enough money and you need these people around you, whether you feel you can't take care of your own, wash your own ass and you need somebody to come over there and bathe you, whether you feel you can't even clean your goddamn house and you need somebody to come and clean your house. Spirit says this is a dependency issue. Whether you just have to provide stableness and sustenance for somebody to get recognition for it. Because they say there's a secret here too. The secret right here now is that the energy you're giving off inside your house when you invite people over, you're trying to get something out of them in the form of appreciation, recognition. They say you are, everybody you allow in your house, you're not doing it from the goodness of your heart. You're doing it so you can, man, maybe if they see I treat them well, they'll treat me good. Maybe if I'm doing the right thing, everything will be okay. They'll like me again. This is a big fucking addiction that you need to quit, sweetie. Who cares if a bitch like you? You were born by yourself. No, you ain't got a twin. You were born by yourself, and you're gonna go by yourself. The only question is, are you gonna go by yourself with the little fucking money and self-esteem and pride, or are you gonna go by yourself sad, depressed, and wishing a bitch would?
Okay.
That's your question. So break this addiction, before you ask your question, break this addiction of feeling like you need to be validated. That shit is toxic to you. That's toxic energy. You have the stick of dynamite, you have the punching glove, and you built like a fucking Sherman tank. Roll over bitches and knock them out and blow their shit up. That's all I can tell you. You want to ask this card a question?
Hold on, let me see. I understand what you're saying.
All right. I hope you understand, because I got your phone number. I'm going to call 7 days from now. I'm right down right here. Call 7 days from now.
No, I understand, because I ended up with the second house. With the second house and the third house. And for me to move forward. And I was living with this guy. Thinking we were being married and all of that, and all along he was using me. Mm-hmm. So I walked away from him and didn't have a place to stay. So in this house, where we're speaking now, house and home, right. I'm living with my aunt and uncle right now. Mm-hmm. Yes, I do make money, but it's like she got sick, so it's like I started putting all my stuff on hold. And then now it's like I felt like she wasn't being appreciative of I've done for her. So you hit that on the head.
Okay.
Now I'm ready to step out and move forward.
That's right. Leave that shit alone. They can die alone. You shouldn't. They got people. They got family. They got their life to live. You got to live yours. You got too much good to do in the world, and you're a person of substance. By the way, you're not a shallow ass person. By the way, you're really not. You want to. You want to be shallow, but you lack that Leo trait.
Okay. I got you. I understand.
All right. So now we're finna go over here to your final card, which is in your 6th house. Your 6th house is ruled by Virgo and is governed by Mercury. Your 6th house represent your future economic affairs, future wealth, prosperity, growth, money, investments, all of that stuff. And in this house right here, you have the couple's card in the upside down position. Let me tell you something. You don't win, and it's flat out. You don't win unless you get by yourself. This is a must. This is a need. This has to happen. You need to be alone in 2020 to discover you, to learn you. You need to be Spirit said you need to be so alone that you need to be able to walk in your house that you purchased by yourself, that nobody lives with you for at least the first 3 months before you get in this crazy ass mindset that you need a roommate. For the first 3 months, live by yourself, pay your own bills, and they say you need to be able to walk around in that house butt ass naked for the first time in your damn life and jump up and down. Everything's shaking and jiggling, no shame, no flaw, no nothing. Just you and you alone. You need to be able to do that.
I just said these words the other day. Oh wow, I just spoke these words to myself the other day.
Mm-hmm. That's what you need. Do that. Okay. When you move away from auntie now, because it's 2 of them and only 1 of you. And they talk about you like a motherfucker. When you out of that shit and you let the universe take care of their ass, and then you trust the universe that's around you and you create your own fucking existence the way God intended you to be before you came to this planet, you win. But right now, you don't know yourself. That's your biggest issue. You don't know yourself. You learning yourself. Thank you. Good job. Clap, clap.
Oh, well, you're right. You're right.
But until you could stand in that house all by yourself, shake your ass, butt ass naked, cook a meal, butt ass naked, don't leave your house, butt ass naked, sit on your couch, please put a sheet down, sit on your couch, butt ass naked, and just be free with no clothes, no inhibitions, nowhere to go, don't open your door, turn off your phone. Until you can do that on command, sweetie, you ain't never gonna get the gains that you want.
Okay.
That's what you call a true detoxification period. I'll tell you, I had a vacation this year. One day, the kids was gone with their parents. My girlfriend, she had something to do. I sat around all day in nothing but underwear. I cooked me some bacon, and I cooked me some bacon, and I watch my SPCs. I watch my SPCs videos on YouTube, learning about crazy stuff, and I let my imagination go wild. The best day I had this year. Sweetie, sometimes we have to do that.
I understand, because that's where I'm at right now. And all the words that you just spoke, everything I've been feeling for the past 2 weeks. Everything. And I'm telling myself all of this right here.
Okay. All right, now you got it. Now, would you like to ask this card a question? This is future economic affairs to which you need to be by yourself. You need to be uncoupled from everybody because you got the couples card in the upside down position. Would you like to ask this card a question?
Okay. All right. Alrighty. Me, once I finally get out on my own and learn myself and having everything what I need to have for myself, okay, Uh, would I flourish in the business of aromatherapy?
Spirit, should she go in the centronelic aromatherapy style business? Will she do good? Will she flourish? 3 cards, Spirit. Artistic expression, there you go. Flow of prosperity, there you go. See the other person's point of view. If you don't get your candy ass off my phone, sweetie, when you get by yourself, and I'm gonna walk you through it. When you get by yourself, you become more artistic. You get to be you, be more creative, artistic expression. So not only aromatherapy, sweetie, you're gonna do more than that. You're gonna design candles. You're gonna design oils. You're gonna come up with a sense of advertisement for it. I wouldn't be
so. Everything that I've been wanting, everything you just said.
I'm just telling you what the card say. I wouldn't be surprised if you say, "Hey Baron, I'm making a spice for you. I'm making an oil that says the motherfucking Baron on it." Okay, hint, hint, wink, wink.
I got you.
All right. So yeah, it's gonna work out for you. Second, you can't beat this card, flow of prosperity. If you step out on your own and you get to yourself and you start aromatherapy, will it work out? Flow of prosperity. Baby, you got money coming. Just get by yourself. What did the card say? Once you get by yourself and learn who you are and you take that moment to be free of clothing, inhibitions, ego, and you just get your shit together, be the person you need to be, money start flowing. And this is a secondary confirmation. Money start flowing. Flow of prosperity. Yes, you get successful. Last card. Will getting by yourself help you with aromatherapy? It says, see the other person's point of view. What do you think aromatherapy is? You become so intuitive with this thing that you'll be able to say, oh, you having migraines? Let me come here. This is what I want you to do. This is, oh, you having back pain?
Come on now. And I put everything on hold.
All right.
That's what I did.
So Spirit say you got it. You just need to get by yourself and do it.
Okay.
So I'm finna title, when I upload this video, it's gonna be about a month from now, because I give them a month. I'm loaded.
Okay.
So I'm gonna title this video, Got It, Get It, Good.
Okay.
So you got
okay.
it. So you got the message. So now you say, got it, get it, good.
I have one question.
Okay.
Okay. Have anybody ever tried to do any witchcraft, anything on me? Have they,
Spirit.
stopping me from, moving forward in life? And
Has anybody done anything to make her this way via witchcraft, soothsaying, anything? Has anybody done any nefarious spiritual work against her ever? Crystal. Fertility. Retreat to nature. Only when it comes to a baby. Somebody tried, but it didn't work. It was something dealing with a baby or something. Seeing a baby come through. Something with a kid. I don't sense any children around you. But they said when it came to a child, the person who you bear that child with, or a close relative, the mother, grandmother or something, this was the person that hated you. Not physically, spiritually. This bitch verbally cursed you out her mouth every day. Either you got pregnant by somebody and had an abortion, or you got pregnant by somebody and the baby came through. But this one lady did not care. I think it was the guy's mother. Did not care for you conceiving that baby from that person. And she made no issues about it. She didn't do any spell work on you. But every day she prayed that you would lose the baby. Every day she prayed that you wouldn't be shit. You prayed that y'all wouldn't work out. She was going hard on you. So that's the only thing. It was all when it came to a baby. That's it. But everybody.
That was my second son.
Okay.
His father's mother.
Okay. She didn't do any magic. She just cursed you verbally.
Okay.
And that's just as tough, baby.
Right. You're right. Because my second son had a hard time in life, like finding himself or where he's supposed to be. He's such a genius that it was like everybody was just stopping him. But he's on a path now, and he's doing well. He's he's married and has a child of his own. So is my grandson protected?
Is the grandbaby protected, Spirit? Spirit, how's the grandbaby? Look through her eyes. Bypass her. Is the grandbaby protected? Grandbaby, we focus on grandbaby. See the son. See his glasses. He wear glasses?
Yeah, my son does.
Okay, so that I want to make sure they showing me the right person. I'm seeing his glasses, and I'm seeing the collar shirts he wears, like button up, but he don't button them all the way to the top. He's like he's almost like a preppy professional, but still got a kind of slackish mentality. But that's gonna change. Is his son? Is her grandbaby okay? Is the grandbaby okay? 3 cards for me. Focus upon your strength. Is the grandbaby okay? Open your heart to love. Is the grandbaby okay? Take charge of the situation. The grandbaby is okay, but this is time when you get by yourself, you're gonna have to be a helping hand for this particular individual. Because as your son grow, he's gonna need help with that baby, and you gonna have to step in. Okay.
Okay.
So just be on the lookout. If he come to you asking you to babysit, asking you for some help, if he just say, "Damn it, mom, I'm struggling. I don't know what to do," you sit your ass down and you be an ear for your son, because you got to open your heart to love for this. You got to take charge of the situation. That's what a real mama do now. She don't judge her kids.
That's what I've been doing ever since before when she was pregnant with him, because he's married and, just trying to, I don't want them to how to have a kid already, but, it's here, they're married. He did something that I didn't do. I had Kim and my other son, the oldest one, out of wedlock. So I'm happy for that, and I want them to be protected and everything to flourish for them, as well as my oldest son, because he's having a problem. My oldest one, he's very he keeps trying to have a woman, and I told him he keeps inviting the wrong people in his life.
Okay, keep trying. Let me get this one last thing out for you, Spirit.
Okay.
Give me something by her oldest boy, the one with issues. What can you tell her about him? I need to see him. 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 One, he either need to start washing his ass more or stop wearing so much cologne, because Spirit say he carries a scent. Like, I'm serious. I don't want to sound rude, but he's not bathing as much, and he's covering it up with cologne. That's one thing.
Okay.
So you throw his ass in the shower. Second, what else wrong with him, Spirit? What did you need to know?
To trust him.
Let me see. What else wrong with him? So he wearing a false facade, false energy. He's dealing in false energy around himself, trying to make himself somebody else he don't supposed to be. It's not that he's too trusting, because he's dead on the money with how he feels about somebody. He's just trying to get the love. Now this love, most typical men like this, because Spirit telling me, and Spirit put on glasses again, like education time for me. Most people like your oldest son has mother issues. This is not coming from a mother's issue. This is coming from a father issue, as if trying not to be like the father. So by him trying not to be like the father, he's trying hard to fall in love to be the right thing. This is due to you telling just how savage his father was as they was growing up. You didn't bite your tongue. So now you put a bug in this boy that he needs to be better and more than his dad, to which he's trying to do. Inviting the wrong woman is just him trying to be a man about his. He's doing the right thing. He's just doing it wrong.
Okay.
This is where you step in and you say, hey, this is a nice girl I think you should like. This is a nice person for you. This is where you have to step in and you have to take control, and you have to look for his girlfriends.
I've been trying that, but he's like, I want to slim, trim, this way, that way, fine. But I'm like, boy.
Well, the man got what he want. Now you don't make him go against his passion and desires, because he'll end up cheating on him. So you go out there, and mama, damn, you what my son would like. Okay, he want big titties and a slim waist, and a little bit, and listen, and a little bitty bubble back there. That's what he want. It's women out there that fit that description. So when you see one, you say, hey girl, make friends with her. You do your side, and you say, I got a nice boy, and you tell him, boy, stop wearing so much cologne and throw your ass in the shower. I don't know your son, but that what Spirit say. He reeks of cologne. He either put too much on.
He does. He wears it heavy.
Yeah, you need to throw his ass in the shower. Just bathe. Just get in the shower, man. That's it.
Okay.
Y'all see, y'all messing with Spirit. I shouldn't be doing nothing like this. You got good kids. You got good children.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm grateful for this reading.
All right. I'm grateful for it, too. It put a smile on my face. So I love it. I love it. So you know how to get in contact with me if you need me.
Okay. Thank you so much.
All right. You have a good one.
You too.
All right, everybody. That was an excellent reading. One of the best of 2020. Just a beautiful, excellent reading. I'm ecstatic. I'm taken back by it. I love it. She's gonna be okay, and she was solid, straight to the point. You don't find good people like this, and I gotta say, since I've been doing tarot readings and getting to meet all of the 11,000 plus subscribers and followers and all that stuff, man, let me tell you something. It's a lot of beautiful people out there, man, and you guys are so beautiful. I hear your stories. I take them to heart. We work with the spirit world and metaphysics to help, and spell work to help. You guys continue to be strong and better, and I just want to say, in time, everybody's going to get to the highest damn level. That's my goal. That's my dream. That's my purpose, is to make sure everybody elevate who lives I touch. And this is beautiful because she learning. She learning. She going to do her thing. All right, everybody. I'm the Baron, telling you guys to trust you and universe, because at the end of the day, you all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Go patronize my website. Check out the tarot board, the spell work, the Baron Spice. Check it out. And after all that, God bless. You guys are loved by me. Truly. Have a great one. So
I just need help figuring out how to address it and move forward in it, and I could use some help from spirit, from the ancestors, from whoever's willing to give it. Am I making sense?
Mm-hmm. So let me put some Florida water on my hands and we can dive into this.
I'm sorry, I can't really kind of muffle a little bit. I'm sorry.
I said, let me put some Florida water on my hands so we can dive into this.
Okay, sounds good.
So I shuffled the cards. I'm going to shuffle them a couple more times for you. So you know how the consultation work?
No.
All right, so you have, so we give you about 25. Most likely it'll take 20 to 30 minutes. I'll extend it to 30. To ask as many questions as you feel you need to, and for the consultation. Oh, excuse me. Also, the way it works is I tell you to ask your first question. You ask the question aloud. I repeat the question as I lay down the cards, and I tell you what Spirit says. You don't need to tell me your zodiac sign or your birthday. I'm a direct energy reader, and in my personal readings, I don't read zodiac signs.
Okay.
Be open with the spirit, and just try to work with them, because they're going to give you stop signs and signs and seals so you can see everything you need to see, all right?
Okay.
Now, with that being said, let me get your first name so I can... Do I have permission to cut your card?
Yeah.
All right, so what's your first question?
What's the best way for me to move forward out of this stuckness that I feel? What do I need to be focused on that I'm not focused on?
Spirit, what's the best way for her to move? It says relax, so you got to calm down. You got too much anxiety going on. What's the best way for her to move? Heal. I knew it was some trauma dealt there. And it says persistence. So the situation that you stuck in, they keep telling me you haven't balanced your feminine with your masculine yet. There's something going on with there. I don't know if you're trying to be too damn strong, which is leaning to the side of the masculine energy, to which you're fighting. They say warring. You're warring with people, places, things, but after you war with them, you take it onto yourself and you beat yourself up. So you haven't balanced that. Then they said the second one, as far as the feminine energy you're warring with, you're still warring with the simple fact of how to act as such. You know, so to translate, Baron, you have an issue with acting so feminine or in your lady zone because you don't want to be viewed as weak, somebody who can get pushed over, fucked over, beat up, that type of shit.
Yeah.
So they saying that's a direct conflict with you. Now that was just one card. You got two more right here. So that was from yoga, meaning relax, release, let go. Follow me?
I do.
Now let's deal with the trauma issue of that mishandle, mistreatment that you are experiencing at the same time you experienced at the age of 13. It's identical, darling. You haven't dealt with that 13-year-old individual.
Oh my God.
It's identical. Spirit is saying this is 100% identical from the Wednesday when it started at 13. I don't know the direct date, but they saying Wednesday. It started on a Wednesday all the way up for the whole remainder of the year till around by Christmas time when it came to a head. Then something happened where if you done moved, you either moved, traveled, or somebody came to live, which stopped a lot of the bitching and the pain. And then you got to set a little free at the age of 15, around by that time there. But these are the same identical situations. It's just the people have changes, the places and the time. You didn't deal with that 13-year-old situation. Now it done manifested into your adult situation. And now the top of my forehead is getting light. So who punched you in your head? You did what?
I cut somebody.
You cut them.
They mentally cut me.
And you lashed out.
Yeah.
This is at the age of 13?
Yeah.
So where was the repercussion? Somebody hit you, physically hit you in your head.
Yeah. Yeah. He hit me and bloodied my nose, and his ring slid across my forehead.
Right.
And I threw a knife at him and hit him in his forehead. And this was my father.
Okay. So now, let's get to the root of it. Now, you called me for a reason. So, Spirit saying you haven't dealt with that situation from that skirmish, that battle, that fight with your father. And now you're blaming your future self right here, right now, because I don't want to be that little person that gets my ass handed to me by my father or all men or men in general. Hell, how about masculine female that's around you? You follow me?
Yeah.
So, that being said, you got to heal from that shit. That's a trauma from a wow. I was surprised they told me 13 and the headache and the likeness and all that shit there. It's identical. It's identical. Do you see the similarities? I ain't talking about like, oh, there's a possibility there's yelling and arguing with a strong male energy. This is identical. This is the fighting. This is the bitching. This is the bickering. This is you feeling weak and having to defend yourself.
It is identical. I married a man much like him.
There you go.
Hurt me just as bad. And I blame me being weak. Me being...
All right. Now that was your second card in that question. Spirit got a lot to say. Now, here's the third card. They gave me persistence. How do you get out of this situation? They said persistence. You ever heard of the simple thing of change your mind, change your way of thinking?
Yes.
Right now, you're sitting up here trying it backwards. If I change the way I think, I can change my mind. Change your fucking mind and then change the way you're thinking. Meaning, understand that this shit needs to be dealt with. Be very mindful of the changes you need to make. Change your mind. Now, once you become mindful of the changes you need to make, now let's change your way of thinking. AKA thinking you're at war. AKA thinking you need to strategize. AKA thinking come up with a fucking plan. Persistence. Did that answer your question?
Yes. Yes, it does.
Got another?
It does, but it doesn't. It does
Okay.
because that's what I need to know. It doesn't because I think what, for some reason, I want is like a more clear answer, and that ain't gonna come from nobody but my higher self.
Got you.
And I'm not in a place where I can hear it or understand it right now, and I think that's probably what's bothering me the most.
Now, being a spiritualist, and I'm going to teach you how to tap into your higher self so you can get that ability to hear what you need to say. So you just got all the information you need. You got all the ass whoopings, the abuse, the verbal, the physical, whatever. You got all of that shit downloaded to your subconscious mind. You know it's there. It's turmoil. It's chaos. It's fucking with you. Here's how you access your higher mind and get rid of that fucking doubt. So I'm going to pull one card because I want to make sure I'm on the right path when I tell you this. There you go. I pulled the card Trust and I laid it down. So again, this is what I was going to say. Now, since you got all the information, you have to learn how to get rid of that doubt. You get rid of that doubt by trusting that you have taken enough mental, verbal abuse to know that you can trust you more than anything and anyone else. So how the hell do you get out of this situation? Trust the simple fact that your next move will be your best move for you. You got to have more faith in you. You got to have more faith in your abilities to create, to strategize, to make money, to get out of this situation, to get the fuck out before you get sent your ass to the chain gang. And why I got this country motherfucker talking in my ear, I don't know. Because I don't know where the hell you're from.
My family's Geechee.
Okay, yeah, okay, I know Geechees very well. Sent your ass to the chain gang and, oh boy. Clear up the grammar, Papa, please. I'm not going to talk like that for you. So you got to trust the simple fact, because everybody's saying that you're on a path to go to jail, sweetie. I don't know if you know this, but they're saying you are heading on the path of destruction for incarceration. Now, I don't know what you're doing in your waking life. I don't know what you're contemplating, because they're saying you're contemplating doing something very illegal. Do you follow me?
Yeah.
So, this country mofo here, and he's saying he's saying chain gang. So this means he's old 1800s. He's saying you're going to do exactly what he do and be put on the chain gang. Now you need to look up and you need to talk to, pray to your ancestor, the one who went to prison and was actually put on the chain gang. Because he's saying she can't go here, she can't come here, she can't do this. So they're trying to strengthen you and encourage you not to kill this fucking man. I'm gonna be real.
I'm not. I know you're real, and you tapping in, bro. But I got babies, and that's probably the only thing that's keeping him and me on this earth right now. Because I contemplated taking us both out.
I know. That's why he keeps saying you're heading to the chain gang. And murder-suicide is not the case. And thank God for children. They are our grace and mercy, by the way.
They are, but I gotta break this cycle for them. I can't have my babies doing this. I can't have my babies in this.
So then ask the right questions and get the right answer. So ask the question you really want to ask.
How do I break this cycle? How do I break this family karma? How do I do that? I'm chosen. I know I am. I know I'm the chosen one to do it. But how?
Sweetie, you asked that question prior. Ask the question you really, Baron, should I stay, should I go? Baron, give me a direction I should go in. Baron, show me a path to which I can latch on to. If you're not going to ask the right questions, you're not going to get the right answer. You can bypass all spiritual trauma, hurt, pain, suffering. All that shit can be gone away just by you changing your mind and the way you think. Now let's see, you lack the imagination to get away from this situation without all the pain, drama, hurt, sorrow, and violence. If I'm wrong, you tell me I'm wrong. But I'm just saying exactly what this chain gang cat talking about.
No, you're not wrong.
So ask him the right damn questions and get the right answers. He is a cursor too.
Yeah, he is. What path do I need to follow? What path do I need to seek and find? I'm already going.
He says, are you trying to raise your spiritual path, or are you talking about a physical path of detachment?
Physical to detach first. No, well, physical and spiritual.
You can't do both at the same time.
Then I need to detach mentally and emotionally first.
You already done that. You just said you gone. You done. You gone. Yeah, you would think about putting a knife in his fucking back. Yeah. You done with that one. I'm gonna help you get to the right answer because that's what my spirit is here for.
Okay.
I can't tell you what to do. Only thing I can help develop your mind and your spiritual power and your spiritual pressure so that it applies the right amount of pressure, sprinkle the right amount of pepper on you that you figure out what you need to do.
So my mind is still in my past.
Exactly.
I need to focus on the spiritual future.
That's right. So now you go to yourself of regression and then you talk to that 13-year-old girl and say, okay, we attacked him back. This is a battle that we no longer have to fight because we got a justice, we got vindication at that time, and now we're here. I need you to come with me, 13-year-old me, into the future to where I'm at now. You talk to that 13-year-old girl, make her a tulpa, and I'm using some words that I really think you should look up and understand what a tulpa is.
Okay.
You create a tulpa, Google, write it down just like that and Google what it is and you understand what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Create a tulpa of your 13-year-old self and allow that 13-year-old you to exist in the same time frame as you are here as this older version of you, and start asking her how would she get out of this, because she got more experience at this shit than you, because she lived it. She experienced it. She experienced the change and grew to you, so she done forgot more shit than you remember. So how about you talk to her and say, hey, what can I do in this situation? In turn, you're growing her up to be you without you, the higher you that you have become, coming down to her level. Because right now, you keep going back to her level at that 13, and now you want to throw knives and cut bitches up. Bring her up to you. Y'all come to a conclusion, and then y'all make that thing, the journey, together. And I said that without all the cards. That's this country person who I didn't think had that much intelligence, because he is a really rude, dirty person.
He is. He's the
Oh, so he the one was the woman abuser.
Yeah. He was my mother's grandfather or great grandfather.
1863 in that area.
Mhm.
Okay, we on the right page.
Yeah. He's the one that started this karma, and for the rest of the generations, the men were like him, and the women, I'm like every other woman in my family. All of us have been through this, in this kind of relationship, or in this cycle, in some way, shape, form, or fashion. But it started with him.
So did he kill one of them? Because he on the chain gang.
He killed several.
Oh, he killed several women.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because he's regretting this shit.
But he didn't go away for that. He robbed somebody of like a couple of dollars, and that's why he went to jail.
No,
but it wasn't over his killing.
Yeah, he's regretting that. Sweetie, you are steeped in this shit here. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. All right, Grandpa, whoever the fuck you is. I'm pissed off at you because you came to my reading, and you're the cause of this pain. So you're trying to make amends. I'm asking you personally, the Baron, asking you, what can she do to break this cycle that you started? What can she do to break this cycle that you started? What can she do to break this cycle that you started? Drink more water, you can do it, and listen. You hear what he's saying? Drink more water, you can do it, and listen. So he's basically saying you need to get your feminine back up. You need to get your feminine thing that you are a woman. You're not a hoe. You're not a slut. You're not a submissive ass bag. Okay? You're not some cum dumpster. I'm going to say all this shit that can really aggravate the fuck out of you. Try to push that button for you. Because I need you to understand what he's saying. You're not a piece that he can get and mistreat whenever he wants and dog out and curse out and all that shit. He's saying you're not that. That's why he's saying drink more water, become beautiful again, get in your emotions, understand that you are a woman of power and grace and mercy, and you need to really get back into your feminine. This is why he treated women like shit, because they didn't understand themselves. They didn't understand that they was anything. So why the fuck is he gonna treat them? You're allowing this to happen to you. Second, what he's saying. He's saying you can do it. Now, he's not giving you encouragement, by the way. He's saying you can do it as in be better than him. Be better than him, because he needs you to end his karma. You follow me? If you can break his fucking spell that he started, nobody else in your family is spiritual enough to do it. Only you can. And he says if you could break free from this shit, he can get off the chain gang. Okay? Now, then he says you need to listen. Now, I'm not the only person that you're coming to for spiritual advice. I'm just the realest person you're going to come to and get it from. Listen. Listen to both of them. So your previous spiritual advisor that you deal with, he's okay. He's telling you some good shit on a spiritual level, on a ascension level. I'm here on the dirt in the earth with you. I'm telling you some shit on a real life spirit, on a real life level. So he's saying listen to both. Don't pick one way. Both ways gonna work for you. But once you get into your shit, leave this situation alone, you help him out and you help yourself. And he said he'll do everything in his energy to bless you.
Okay.
Did that answer your question? Because he had a lot to say.
Yeah. Yes, it absolutely answered it.
All right. What's your next question?
Wow.
I'm the real deal.
So I have Libra in 5 places in my chart. Clearly, relationships is they're very important to me, but I seem to not be very good at them. Is what we just talked started out a part of that. If I can, I also have a Sagittarius moon, so I am naturally inclined to be very spiritual. So I know that that's part of my path. But I feel like they're intertwined. I feel like one has something to do with the other. And until I find that balance, I'm never really going to feel happy or fulfilled. And I guess I kind of want confirmation on that. Am I thinking on that the right way? Am I thinking, is dealing with this karma from old dude going to help me figure out how to make healthier relationships?
All right, so let me say what they're saying. Clear and shield your energy. Artistic expression. Father, husband, brother, son. Okay, so clear and shield your energy. So now, with all of this, thinking that it's a karmic style energy, they saying you have your signs crossed up, your moons and charts and shit is crossed up. You're applying. Look at it. What they showed me was stars, lines crossing stars, and it's not even forming any kind of notable symbol. So let me tell you something. Your Sagittarius moon means that you are an emotional hunter, meaning that you seek emotional stability. Now I'm going to break this down to you because Spirit's saying you're crossed right now. So you're not a Sagittarius moon, meaning that you heir to the spiritual. You heir to the emotional. Let's change that word up. You're an emotional seeker, an emotional hunter, and you crave it. Now, let's go to this Libra stuff. You got it in 5 of your houses. Each 5 of those houses needs to be balanced with justice and love. Truth and love. Whichever one you want to call it, but you need something to stand on. You can stand on justice or you can stand on truth. But love is always on the opposite scale. So in every one of those houses, you have Libra. When you look at your chart, you say, Spirit, you know what? You talk to that little 13-year-old girl because right now you unbalanced. You got her being the heavyweight, the heaviest part of you, and you got you. So you got her getting justice, and you got you having all this fucking love. And whoa, where's the truth? Where's the truth? Where's the truth? The truth got to lie between both of y'all, right?
In the middle, yeah.
So this heavy ass burden you carrying with this 13-year-old girl, okay, let's say that's justice. You're over here wanting to experience a high level of ascension, promise, love, lust, passion, thankfulness, joy. That's love. You in that thing. So you gotta get rid of it. You gotta figure out a way to balance. So now I'm understanding why spirits say you need to create a topa and grow that little girl up to who you are now and watch all them fucking things balanced. Because your energy right now is negative. Your conversation to 90% of the people you talk to is abrasive. This is not you. You're the flirt of the party. You're the geek, by the way. You're the know-it-all geeky. But
yeah,
you come off so strong and hard, people are shying away from you. And you don't know why.
Yeah.
Because you're trying not to get your ass handed to you in a way that it just can't get handed to you again. So that's what they say. But let me tell you what the card said. It says clear and shield your energy. Meaning you have to, if you're going to get into get into this astrology thing, you have to take it more than just what it says on that paper. Not every word means that word or lends its way to that word. You can say talk, speak. You understand? Each one represents a form of communication, verbal. But if you're speaking to someone, that means you're basically doing it longer. As if you're talking to someone, you're doing it in a shorter burst. You following what Spirit is telling you? Speaking doesn't allow a rebuttal, as in talking does.
Okay, yeah.
So when you say because they really point at this one. When you say I'm a Sagittarius moon, so I seek spirituality, you're a Sagittarius moon and you want emotion. We're going to say seek away. Want and searching for is something else. You got me?
Okay. I do.
So this is how you change everything. So clear and shield your energy, meaning they telling me to understand the true meaning of who you are, what you are, and what these zodiac signs are. That's why you're going to, and that's what you need to do to stand on. That's why I typically don't read zodiacs and personal readings, because the interpretation get lost. Now, second card, with all these Libras in your charts, Sagittarius here, the Leo over here,
Yeah.
you really, they say artistic expression. Now, who's to say just because that moon is in Sagittarius that you can't pair it and make that moon Libra and put that Sagittarius somewhere else? Who's to say you can't do that mentally, emotionally, cognitively? And they say you need to get more creative on how you look at yourself, how you view yourself. That's why they say artistic expression. That's the simple basic. You need to become very creative on how you see yourself, view yourself, and what you want yourself to be, do, act, and think. You're more than just this here. You're more than just a plaything. You're more than just a punching bag. You're more than just a conversation piece. You're more than just a angry bitch running around and people looking at you don't want to deal with you. You're more than that. You're somebody worth something to a lot of goddamn people. You remember that. Now, we go over here to the final card, and I'm going to make it a little somber here. I think that's a good word. Somber meaning like down to earth, calm, I think. You got father, husband, brother, son. Father, husband, brother, son. You need to start training the men, the younger men that's around you, to not mistreat people, and that's your payback. That's your penance. If you could break the curse by training these guys not to grow up and treat women like shit, then you just broken the curse for some other person not to experience that.
I'm trying. I have 2 sons and a daughter.
You have to train them. You have to train these boys. This breaks the curse from your whole family. Make 2 out of this lineage grow up to want to marry. Grow up to want to be part of the solution and not the problem. Grow up to respect women, open the doors. I know the age of the gentleman gone. I still open doors. I still open the car door. I still, whether I got the money or not, I still offer to treat,
Yeah.
Get that aristocratic gentleman back, and you raise these 2 boys not to be like Chain Gang Willie, and watch what happens. You set everybody free. You become free. But your biggest issue, you got to get that little 13-year-old girl, make her ass a toper, and bring her up to your status. You need to grow her ass up, but learn from her while you're growing her up too.
Okay.
Your spirits had something to say, I see.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have another question?
A lot.
We got some time. We got a little time left for my next call.
Am I gonna be married again?
Spirit. See, you see this smile? You see this energy? You see this? Totally different person from when you picked up that phone, right?
Yeah.
Woo, woo. If I knew how to do the little shimmy shake, I would. I'm doing it right now. All right, let's see. Spirit, she want to know, will her heart soar with love and lust and passion and truth for her husband again? Will she get married again? Priorities. Will she get married again? Balanced career and home life. Will she get married again? Follow your heart. Oh. So what you do for a living now? Because they say on the job you meet somebody, or are you dealing with somebody on the job, or are you?
No.
So
No. I keep attracting people that are like Chain Gang Willie and my dad and my husband. So
they say
right now my priority is chilling and just kind of getting things in order with me, and then hopefully I can begin attracting people that are more.
All right. So I'm glad you told me that, but that's not what Spirit want to hear. Are you working right now?
Yes.
Do you flirt with anybody on this job? Do anybody on this job flirt with you? I'm trying to help you develop what they're showing me.
Yes.
Okay, priorities. Priorities. This person really sees you as a priority. Okay? You ask, would you get married again? This person sees you as a priority. Second, balanced career and home life. This is a person on your job that sees you as a priority, and your question was, will I get married again? The last card was follow your heart. So if there's somebody that see you as a priority, you're gonna meet them in the workplace and follow your heart, and there's people flirting with you that you're kind of liking back, wink wink. Follow your heart, and will I get married again? Somebody is gonna catch your eye on the job, and you're gonna get married to somebody you work with on this job, or if you go to the next. You can sit out there, I ain't flirting with nobody, I'm working on myself. All the time, this man, girl, you bad. You everything. You want lunch? I brought you some cookies I bake. I don't know how to cook, but goddamn, I tried for you. I ain't gonna read the person, this is about you. Spirit.
If I felt better about myself, I might pursue. But right now, I'm not any good to anybody until I'm okay. And
That's
right
true.
now, I know I'm not okay.
That's true. But follow your heart. Once you know you're okay, follow your heart. You get married again. Ain't nobody like you. And Spirit say ain't no way somebody like you can be single. You are made to be married. Period. There's some women out there made to be single. Some people out there made to be in a relationship. You are one of those ones that's made to be somebody's wife.
I know that. I'm just not doing a good job of it, or I'm not having a good time of it.
Let's kill that first statement. You're not doing a good job of it, because you do your wifely duties. Okay? You're doing a good job of it. You really try. It's just you're not having a good time because these people are not good for you. That's it.
And I had to learn a lot. I know I had a lot of lessons that I had to learn. I had to learn about me first and foremost. I lost me.
Mm-hmm.
So this experience definitely reminded me who I am or started to anyway. So, and I'm not really ungrateful for that experience. I'm really not. I just wish it hadn't been so hurtful. But because it was, it taught me a lot. So
it happens.
And I guess I'm okay with that.
It happens. Won't be the first time for somebody in the world. Damn sure ain't. I mean, it ain't the first time. It won't be the last for everybody in the world. I got 2 under my belt, 2 divorces, and I learned something from each of them.
Yeah.
And I'm a really good guy.
I can dig it. Okay.
So how do you feel? Did this reading answer the questions you needed answered? You got what you need to do?
Came through.
Yeah, and Shangang Willie, he banking on you freeing his ass. I don't like him, so I just be G. I don't like him. He's a real
His
bad.
name is actually Tiny.
Tiny.
Close. His name is Tiny. Yeah, he's a big dude, but his name is Tiny. And Tiny was a character. I mean, his story was gone through our family for obviously generations. But yeah, Tiny was something.
Yeah. He's a bad person. He's a real bad person, but he's banking on you to break these chains that he's holding. Listen, Spirit got his ass in chains. He is still on the chain gang. All the people he killed, all the women he just abused and ran through and murdered and all that shit there, he's a real bad character.
Yeah, he does some stuff.
And he was in the black magic. He was in the heavy black magic too.
He was.
He was heavy into that shit, man. Whoa. Well, if you feel the need to break that call on his ass, you got it. But you're breaking that call by raising the boys not to be like he was, or to give a little bit more respect. And you need to get that. I'm gonna reiterate. You need to go back, get that 13-year-old girl, make her a topa. Say that word again, and you have a conversation. You have a conversation with this girl every day. Day in, day out. People gonna think you talking to yourself. I suggest you do it in silence or in your head. And you
I'm talking to myself already.
Ask her what it is that she would do in this situation, and you compare the two, and you grow her ass up. And once she becomes the spitting image of who you are right now, you guys merge together and you take on the world that you need to take on. Because while you're growing that little girl up, you're gonna be getting strength from educating her, in turn educating yourself, your subconscious mind. And guess what? The person who's behind you with the bitching and the clapping and the fuck shit, they're gonna have to go without you murdering them and ending up on the chain gang like Tiny here.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
Well, if you need to reach me, you know what to do, okay? And
absolutely, bro. You've really been a big help. I really appreciate it.
Yes. Now, what's my saying? Spirit say, make you say the saying. What's my saying from all my videos? You trust. Let's start with trust. Okay,
I'm drawing a blank. I'm sorry.
Don't worry. You just got a lot of information dropped on you. All right. Remember, trust the you and universe, because at the end of the day, you all you got. That's directly stated to you. Trust the you and universe, because at the end of the day, you all you got. Now, I need you to say it before we get off this phone.
Trust the you and universe, because at the end of the day, I'm not like that.
That's right. That's it.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Darren. I appreciate you.
All right.
I'm grateful. Thank you very much.
All right. You know how to reach me if you need me.
Will do. Have a good one.
You too.
Bye.
All right, everybody. That was an excellent reading. That was a good one. It was, in my mind, it went like this, but I know it was a little longer because energy, I'm looking at the clock and energy is swaying differently around me. It's swirling. Hey, She got a lot of work to do, but trust me, she gonna do it. If you can see the fire inside of her, the change that she want, she's gonna do it. She's gonna make it, and she's gonna overcome this in less than 4 months. Less than 4 months. All right, everybody, I'm the Baron telling you guys to trust in you and universe, because at the end of the day, you all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Share, share, share. When you share these videos, you not only help me, but you help people in our community, and that's what it's all about. Take care. God bless. Much love.